Welcome to Ophiuchus Tarot. We are back again with another channel message for the collective. We are just going to jump right in and get started. All right, let's see what we've got for you all today. What do we have for the collective, Spirit? What do we have for the collective? All right, 10 of Wands in reverse. That's pretty good. So a burden that you were carrying, you were able to release, or I feel like this is just in the immediate past. So I would say this is something you were just able to lay down. It was some type of heavier burden or a heavier cycle, the end of the heavier cycle. Let's see what else is coming. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I do feel like this could be in romance, or the end of that heavy cycle has made it easier for you to look into romance. I feel like where you couldn't see before, everything was a little cloudy, everything was kind of outside of your reach, I want to say, or outside of your comfort zone. I'm kind of looking at this, the swords and the little small circle that she's standing in as her comfort zone. So you know, anything outside of that, she wasn't mentally prepared for. So, she, he, doesn't matter. Just the energy here and the card. But, I feel like you've been maybe looking towards what you might want. You might be getting ready to step towards it as well. Offer a cup. Either that or this is someone coming in your direction. Could be switched, right? Yeah, there's those arrows of love. Why? Because they don't want to miss the opportunity. Why you or they? I keep wanting to kind of go back and forth. I'm going to say it as, since I started out with you stepping forward, I'm going to keep it that way. But just know, if you have to flip it, just flip it. Okay. Yeah, we've got a Lovers from the Grave. Now, I don't know if this is a past person. Could be for some. Could be a newer person for others. This is someone that I want to say you've been keeping an eye on to see how far they've been wandering. And I want to say away from the connection. So for some of you, this is most definitely a past situation. Maybe there were a bunch of things. It could have been up to 10 different things that may have kept you from walking the path that you wanted to take towards this person. So it could have been a number of things that were sort of holding you back or making it difficult. Yeah, look at that. Now we've got the sun. So it looks like everything is kind of clearing up. Things are becoming more clear for you and the path that you want to take. You might be wanting to provide clarity for this other person as well. I feel like you want that love or you want that nurturing or you want to provide that. So it could go both ways as well. It could both be standing in this Queen of Cups energy. I feel like the person you've been spying on or looking in on has been working, maybe focused primarily on business or I want to say a hobby that brings them money or something that is going to be very fruitful in their life. So I feel like they've been building themselves up, this person, using their gifts and talents to create monetary abundance for themselves or just a wealth of abundance in their life. This could bring in new friends or new experiences. So there's a wealth of abundance going on here, so it could be in any area really, but I do see the pentacles kind of standing out to me, so I do feel like it is work related or going to become something monetarily successful. Okay. Yeah, jumping in like the Fool. I feel like you're ready to jump in like the Fool. I feel like you really, yeah, you want to give that offer. It's a small offer, but it's, oh look, now we have that King of Cups. And the Emperor. Okay, so it doesn't matter who you are. We have the King and the Queen of Cups. We also have the Emperor. I feel like this King is ready to step into their Emperor. So this could be you, ready to take that Fool's leap, ready to step in. This could all be you. You could have this Queen of Cups energy, this King of Cups energy. This is standing in, I want to say, a divine alignment. You could be a water sign. Don't have to be, but I am seeing that here. And then we've got this passionate fire energy with that Emperor, and that's that action-oriented energy. I do feel like someone is getting ready. They want to give it all. And I do feel like for the majority of you, this could be you. You're ready to step in and give your all. Yeah, you're ready to rush in. You want to balance the scales. You want that 10 of Pentacles. You want to share that. You want to have that stability going towards the future. Yeah, I hear prosperous, steady, stable, connectedness. And I want to say, you know, I want to say the White House, the picket fence, and the dog. But I feel like it's more like the mansion or the castle and both sides of the family banding together. You've got generations of, I saw something like dog breeder. So it's like there's more to it. There's more backing it. I don't know if you've just got your family on deck and they're really like rooting for you because they know this is the direction you want to go in. Maybe they're tired of seeing you single. They're like, when are you going to get married? When are you going to have babies? Or when are you going to give me grandchildren? It does kind of have that energy. Or when are you going to settle down and pick someone to share your life with? It's got that energy. It's like we're getting to that stage in life where I feel like you're ready for that. Yeah, you're ready for that opportunity. You're ready to move to that greener shore and celebrate a new, I want to say a new era, a new time in life. Yeah, let's see. Is there anything else? This, you know, I do feel like this is going to be a surprise to your person. I don't think this person knows that you're coming in. Like, again, I do see this as spilled cups of the past, and I almost want to say, now, for some of you, not all of you, for those that this resonates with, if there was a past to this, the cups were spilled. There were tears. There was sadness. There was separation. I'm seeing the two sides separated by the river of tears here. But there are two cups, so this is the other chance, right? So where that resonates, where there is a past to this, I do see someone wanting to come in to give this another go and to really kind of put the effort and energy into focusing on the two of you, right? Speaking those truths. Yeah, again, coming out of the cold. This person could have been one in the past to kind of keep all their feelings and thoughts to themselves. So if there is a past to this situation, that's kind of what it looked like. Yeah, there could have been arguments or disagreements, and then somebody walking off looking for their emotional fulfillment elsewhere. So now for those of, yeah, it may have taken a while to balance things out. And I wanted to say for those of you who don't have a past in this situation, it's just you're looking like the catch. I hear you're looking like a snack. So I feel like this person's highly, highly attracted to you, or you could be highly, highly attracted to this person. I'm kind of getting flip-floppy energy again, so I do feel like you could be on either side of the reading. I just tried to keep it one way, hopefully for the majority of the time, so it's easier to understand. Yeah, but look what's coming. This opportunity for that Ace of Cups, opportunity for love, to really be able to give and receive. I do hear reciprocity, so it feels pretty good. It all starts with how you might realize this is for you is if you've just recently laid down a burden or a few burdens that were stopping you from going in the direction you wanted to go in. So a cycle could have just ended where it could have been with another soulmate or just a heavier period in life. But I feel like that's how you might know if this is for you, if you're the one that wants to step forward anyway. The other person seems to be surprised, so you could be the one getting surprised that someone is coming in for you. And I wanted to say from the past, so I do feel like the majority of you, this could be a past person coming in. All right, let's see what we've got here. Okay, we're gonna go here. All right, what do we have? All right, we have North Node, Cosmic Purpose. We have, all right, we have doubts and lack and growth. Okay, You or someone you're dealing with, just kind of get in where you fit in. But I do feel, I'm going to say it is you. I do feel like you could have been going through a period in life where you felt like you were lacking things, lacking the support you need, lacking the love that you need, lacking the opportunities to make a change in your life. And I feel like maybe you just kind of needed to dive into self. Um, it's like you were looking for growth outside of yourself when you needed to dive in. I feel like you realized that, and you did. You maybe dove into the self, found a bit of growth and healing. Could have been throughout the summer months, and you're now coming into self. It could have had to do with some type of rejection or getting over the fear of rejection. It could be. Okay, these flipped? No, just that one. Okay, yeah, rebirth. Okay, so, I feel like, look, we go from summer and into winter. I feel like you went through a growth spurt in the summer. You dove into self, really kind of worked on things, kind of seen where maybe you were fragmented or your thought process was fragmented, or working on filling those cracks in the heart space, trying to understand the self. And it's like why I react the way I do, why I settle for this, or why I went for that. It's like, what was I lacking? It could be something along those lines as far as the healing process. Now, when you're coming into this winter, I feel like you're coming in or stepping in as an awakened soul. You still might not be able to see uh, the opportunities for directions, new directions to go in, but I feel like it is just up ahead. Yeah, your ancestors are guiding you. Wow. Isn't this strange? We go from summer in through winter, so you still might not be able to see the right paths throughout the winter. But come spring, I just feel like things are going to change. You might be a completely different person by spring. It's like, I feel like your growth is extending all the way throughout the winter. You may go through a hibernation period. It's like where I don't want to say that you don't interact with others at all, but I feel like maybe you do so minimally through the winter months. And it's like you do holidays and things like that. But I feel like as for extras, maybe you kind of stay in a little bit. You focus on the things you want to do, or I don't know, diving into things that make you feel whole, right? And happy and secure. So let's see. Yeah, self-love, creation. I feel like you're just recreating yourself. You're giving yourself time to kind of bloom and heal up the rest of the way before you step out in the springtime with that new, I hear exuberant, so that new energy, passionate. You may even step into a new relationship come spring, or you'll be ready and your person will be ready, right? Could have been longing for, this could be a specific person that you're coming into a union with in the spring. If you've got a specific person in your heart, it might be that for you. I feel like you'll know if I'm talking to you. So it might be coming towards spring. Now, for others of you, you've been separated from having a partner for quite a while, or one that you've taken very seriously, right? You may be ready for something like that come spring. You may still be wanting to keep that time to yourself or not dive into any one specific thing or person, just kind of feeling your way throughout the winter. All right, yeah, but you've definitely got that union coming. All right, we have repression and regret. Third eye. You may have to be looking into throughout the winter. I do kind of feel like you may be trying to really figure out what it is at the root. So I feel like it comes down to not berating yourself over the mistakes you've made, or overly regretting the things that you've done. You know, it's like, don't beat yourself up over it. You're pulling it up not so you can hurt yourself further over the situation, but so you can love yourself there. You have to pour into yourself there. It's like those places where we feel like we've done something wrong or we've messed up. It's like, you know, sometimes we look at those things as being deal breakers or really crappy parts of ourselves, but it's not that. It's just a place that you need to pour into yourself, an area of your life that you need to learn to love yourself there, is what I hear. So it's like, you would forgive anybody else. Why not forgive yourself? Right? You would be gentle with someone else. They'd say, I didn't know better, so I couldn't do better. And you would understand that. You're like, oh, okay, I get it. Now you know better. And you're going to put that action or the action steps in to do better next time. That's understandable. Give the same to yourself. It's like, your compassion, your kindness is incomplete if you cannot share it with yourself, right? I feel like there is a sense of building energy. I feel like that may be something you're explaining to this past person when the two of you come into this type of union. All of this energy, all of these lessons are being integrated to come into this union with this person. Now, this could be a past person or someone new. Well, new to you in this lifetime, but I feel like this might be a past life soulmate as well. It's just kind of the energy that's coming through for me here. Throughout the autumn, yeah, I heard it's time to reap what you've sown. Be thankful and happy for the lessons you've learned, the ones you're already putting into play. It will show you how far you've come, right? Enjoy your wins. Celebrate those. Yeah, you're becoming more and more grounded as you go along. I really love it. Yeah, there are still some stormy emotions to kind of go through, but I feel like you'll get there, right? Don't rush through it. I feel like it's big business, it's big work. Yeah. You could have been detached from your emotions for quite a while, or had a detachment style when it comes to emotions. It's like the second you feel even a little poke of pain when it comes to your emotions, you've learned how to cut them off, right? And so all that does is put them on hold until you're ready to deal with them. And I feel like this may be where you need to dive in over the winter or throughout the winter. Don't be afraid to dive deep. Yeah. Yeah, you'll get that epiphany. You'll remember how strong you are. And I feel like you'll come out on the other side with that really clear knowing. I feel like that's all we really need to discuss. Yeah, it's all about contracts, right? Soul contracts and changes. They needed to be made, and having the passion to kind of really dive in, really dive in. That's what the key here is. Really diving in to do the healing work. Sometimes we get to a point where we're like, wow, I think I've really gotten all this healing work under control. And then we turn around and there's a whole nother facet of self that we have to step through, like a doorway we have to step through to do more healing work, right? Let's face it, as a light worker, as a healer, you are constantly in a state of healing and growing and expanding. So I want to say I'm talking to someone who's not surprised that there's just more to do, right? All right, let's see. But it looks beautiful, and I feel like it's really taking you places. I do want to say that before we hop into the next deck here. All right, what do we have? We have the Siren. Okay. Temptation may lead you astray. The Stars. Something may be trying to lead you away from your wish or your hope or a dream that you've got going on for yourself. Your secrets are safe. I feel like this is something you haven't told anybody about, but maybe you've been detoured for, or you will be detoured for an amount of time. I would say, I hear don't quit your daydream, kid. So don't quit your daydream. Just kind of tuck it in and wait until it's the right time to kind of pull it out of your pocket. I'm seeing somebody pull a note out of their pocket. It's like my to-do list, and they unfolded it and they slap it down. Now that little piece of paper looked pretty worn, but it's just something that you hadn't had a chance to get to yet. It doesn't mean that it's not part of your future, just that you hadn't had a chance to really dive in yet, right? So I do kind of see that here. I feel like you know whatever this is, that it's part of your future. Maybe you needed to seek a little higher guidance or wisdom from people who've taken that route, or done your research. If it's nobody you know that you could personally ask, maybe you are doing your research about how to get where you want to go. What classes do you need to take? Or it's like, what do I need to learn first? What do I have to have under my belt to accomplish this? So, or what tools do I need? I hear, do I need a loan? It's like, I feel like there's an old wish you're pulling out of your pocket that you're like, I'm in a good place now. I've got space for it. I want to fill my life with accomplishing this. Again, I feel like this could have been something, I hear teenage dream. So it could be something like that. You're pulling it out of your pocket again and looking it over like, is it time to start this? I feel like for a vast majority of you, it is. Choose your words carefully. I feel like I want to say make your choices carefully about who you involve in this, who you kind of spill that to. I feel like you can clearly see that there will be some people who are jealous of what you're going to accomplish before you even get started. Make sure you're only sharing it with people who are on your team. I feel like that's really important, because what they don't know, they can't ruin, is what I hear. That may be the key to your success, is keeping the majority of this. It's like I hear keeping it under your hat. I hear this is part of your bag of tricks. And it's like, if you're the magician, you're not exposing how you did it right away, right? So I feel like there's a big emphasis on keep your dream to yourself, because I do feel like there are people here who would want to deter you, tempt you away from that, because they know you're going to succeed and become bigger than you've been. Yeah, a sly, subtle approach is needed. I feel like that's this person or these people. It's like they may pretend like they're your cheerleaders, but I feel like you need to kind of cut the grass in your camp. There are snakes in your camp. Just be very careful. Yeah. I feel like these are people that maybe offer you a lot of compliments. I see someone pouring out a chalice on top of somebody's head. So it's like they're pouring out love and affection. And, you know, I almost kind of get this as, what's that called? Hold on. I got to think outside of the channel. What's that called? Not, it's a narcissistic thing. It's where they kind of, you know, compliments and gifts, and why I can't think of it. I feel like you'll know what I mean. But anyways, I get that energy here. So they could be pouring out compliments like overly, like laying it on real thick. That might be the person who is actually hoping for your downfall. It's like they are catering to your ego. Watch for people who do that, because I feel like that could be the snake. Yeah. This person has been looking for a reason or a way in to kind of thwart you in your forward movement. All right, King. If you consider yourself a king, you're the one they're coming for. If you are the authority in your own life and you stand up very tall, this is a warning. It is your fate and your destiny to go in the direction and create what you want to create. But you don't need an audience while you create it. Let them celebrate you after you've got it done. Okay? So that's kind of what Spirit... Yeah, strength and wisdom. Utilize that knowledge. You know there are snakes, right? And you might not be exactly sure. I feel like this one person may surprise you. This could be someone that I want to say dotes on you all the time, says, oh, this person's so wonderful and they're this and they're that. But deep down inside, they're super green with envy. Could be somebody that even wants to date you. Could be somebody who just puts themselves in secret competition with you. Yeah, you just don't see it with that moon there. They hate the fact that you're grounded, you're logical, you've got common sense, and I feel like you're tuned in, you're tapped in, and you've got the higher knowledge, right? Yeah, I hear the sun energy. You could have fire energy in your chart. Don't have to, but could, or could just be very passionate about, could be your sun sign as well. You could be a fire sun sign. Don't have to be, but could be. Your perseverance is rewarded. I feel like that's the key as well. You will be rewarded for holding back. It's like, I know you want to share all your good news with those around you. It's like, you know, that's the fun of, it's like accomplishing things and sharing it with the people you love and really boosting them up and having them boost you too, right? It's wonderful to have that team. But I feel like you just know without a shadow of a doubt that there's someone who's not, it's like, I know that you have people who would come for you, but I feel like this is someone you don't expect. So just be careful. You do have spirit on deck. Unseen forces watch over you as you are creating. I feel like they're looking into this very closely. Look, you are destined to succeed. I feel like I hear if you heed the warning. So just be careful. That's what I'm going to say. Spirit's putting it out there for you to pick up. If this feels like it's for you, tuck that in, that little bit of knowledge. And it's like when you go to open your mouth, you just might want to close it again when it comes to what you're going for next, what you're creating next. I just feel like there's a reason for it. And I feel like if I'm talking to you, you're going to feel it. You might get goosebumps, or you might feel like a little nervous about that. It's like, tuck that piece of paper back. I'm seeing someone tuck it into the inside pocket of a jacket. It's like not even your side pockets where they could, you know, where they know you would be tucking something in. It's like an inside secret pocket, right? That's where you need to keep that information. It's like, make all your moves silently. Come out shining on the other end. Okay. Whew. Let me take a sip. I feel like whoever I was talking to in that last reading, you're probably a very powerful person, or you have a lot of power backing you. I just feel like it's no mystery that you win. That's who I'm talking to. Okay, I keep wanting to kind of get that out there. Okay. Ooh, we have, not right now, but we have coming up next, we have the dragon messages, which it's been a while, so we must have new energy coming in, which I'm excited about. All right, let's see what we've got here. What do we have? All right, release. Information. Expansion. Okay. You may have information coming towards you that may help you release some heavier emotional energy. This information might be something that provides an intense amount of clarity. It might just give you your spark back. It could be in the heart space as well. You might have felt defeated when it came to love. I hear you thought I didn't love you, so it could be something like that. You could have allowed your flames of passion and want for a relationship to die out nearly completely. You may have just been focused in other areas of life. This information may come in and spark that wildfire energy that maybe you had, I wanted to say in a previous life, so this could be a past life partner, but I feel like before all of this happened, that kind of, it's like, I feel like whatever had happened in the past was like the last straw. And it's like, I'm just not doing that again. I'm just not offering my heart again. It's like someone saying, if it doesn't work this time, that's it. I'm not giving it another go. I feel like I'm talking to someone whose love life has always proven to be very, very difficult. It's like it just doesn't turn out the right way. And you might just say, look, I'm always feeling like I'm going in blind. I always think I'm going to get something good and then I always get crap, and so I'm not trying again. um, so I kind of get that there, but I feel like whatever the energy is, whatever this message comes in, look at that. We have stagnation in the reverse. So everything clears up. Your feelings thaw out, or you allow your heart to thaw out. You could be considered an ice king or an ice queen. But I feel like this one person or this one bit of information that comes to you opens you back up again. Yeah, things come full circle. You might not realize that a person that, I want to say it's a person you wanted from the past. Yeah, that romance comes back in. This person admits that they admire you, or that they love what you do, or they love things about you, or they love you in general. Just every form, every facet of self. Everyone that they've seen they love or they adore is kind of what I hear. There's romance and it's been blooming, and that could be the message that comes towards you. It's, you know, we had some mountains that we had to climb, or I had my own mountains to climb before I could come back in your direction, or before I could step in your direction. I don't know if this is a comeback around. I do kind of feel like for some, this could be, there could have been time and distance in between this situation, but things look to be balancing out in the love sector. And we do have a wolf here. You could be, you could have a connection to wolves, or your person could have a connection to wolves for some. For others, they're following their instinct and they are coming in your direction. You see this wolf howling? It's like, I feel like howling to the moon. Maybe they've been telling, I tell the moon all my secrets. So it's like they could look up at the moon and they could think of you type energy. I feel like this is someone who thought about you for, I hear many moons. So could have been for a long time that you've been on this person's mind, but they never gave you that information. They allowed you to assume the worst. I feel like maybe because they weren't strong enough, or they didn't feel like they were in the right place. I feel like it could have been very innocent as to why this person didn't say what they wanted to say. It could be something as normal as shyness, you know. I feel it could be for some, but I do feel like there is an unconditional love here. There's a real sweet love in this situation, and now there's passionate movement forward. So yeah, look, right to the castle in perfect alignment. So it's like this person had some mountains they needed to climb before they could come forth and offer you the opportunity for growth and expansion. I feel like Spirit's been guiding this person. We've got Faith in Spirit on deck with that feather. Yeah, for some of you, this is a past thing because it's death and rebirth. Or this could be death and rebirth into a new situation. But I do feel like this person has been thinking about you for quite a while. Lots of transformation coming in this situation. I feel like you will transform, this person has transformed, and then the whole situation itself is ready to transform. And I hear Spirits on deck there with that. Yeah. And we have inner growth and strength and power and warmth. Yeah, to create change and stability. I really love this. I hear the heart is stubborn. This person's heart refuses to forget about you, and I feel like that's why they had to come back in your direction. Maybe they had never planned to tell you. It's like, I don't know if there's something more, like the energy was really intense between the two of you and they thought it just safer to leave it in the past. If they could try and run from it, maybe they did. I am kind of getting that energy here. But I feel like with all the growth and all the expansion and all of the changes that this person has gone through, the mountains that they've climbed, they've gotten stronger. And I feel like their heart has stayed, I hear, steadfast. So it's like the love that they had for you has been very resilient. And I feel like the heart has been resistant to change as well. It's like It's like, no, we love this person. It's like, how about this one? No, how about that one? No. It's like, and the heart keeps bringing it up. How about this one? It's like, oh, no, we ran from that one. Try another one. But I feel like the heart has been saying this person for a very long time. And I feel like now this person's coming back in. I feel like they realize they could have prosperity in life with you if they forge that connection and create some forward movement. I feel like now they realize that is the key to their happiness. Their blessings lie with you. Again, there's that innocent energy coming in. It's been an innocent, heart-based thing all along. I feel like there may have been some confusion in the past. Yeah, right now I'm smelling this, and I haven't lit it yet today. Oh, crap. But the smell reminds me of clearing things and creating divine energy. So I do kind of feel like that's here. It's like Spirit allowed this to play all the way through. Yeah, I feel like there was always loyalty here. Yes, always devotion. Ugh, amazing. And now the two of you are going to take the path together because the paths converge into one. I really love it. Persistent in growth and expansion. And then Spirit opened the path for the both of you to kind of hop back in. Everything comes full circle. Totality. I really love it. I want to say two stubborn hearts who refuse to give up on moving forward. And then it's like, I hear paths converge or all paths lead to the one. So inevitably it was coming back to this person for this time. Really gorgeous. Now, I don't think that this reading is for everyone, but if it is for you, I feel like you'll feel it. Okay, I am going to cut it here. Yeah, well, actually, I'm going to cut it here. I do feel like this person has taken enough time to assess the situation from afar. Now they're ready to put in the action steps and run in your direction. I really love it. Gorgeous energy. You might be getting that message very, very soon, that passionate message, like, I could never let you go. You're still there. You're still the one I admire. Gorgeous. All right. Wow, that energy is very powerful. It's got a little bit of nervous energy to it, but I feel like for the most part, it's a I can't wait to make this happen type of energy. And it's definitely heart space stuff. All right. Okay, we're stepping into the dragon message. All right, let's see. What new energies does Spirit have for us? What new energies? This could be a bunch of different energies or all about one energy coming in. All right, we have the Source Dragon. It says, attunes you to the infinite. It says, be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. We've got this golden energy, it looks like, coming in. And it's coming straight from Source, which is very, very powerful. I feel like, attention light workers, here it comes. We have Earth Dragon. Yeah, you're grounding it down. Clears your path and the land around you. Stay grounded. Be ready to serve. Stuck energy is clearing. You can move forward in life. That may be the energy that you are being asked. It's like Source asks you to ground this energy into the matrix for those around you. It's like, again, I'm hearing grid workers. So I feel like this could be something along the lines of pinpoints on a map, pin dots on a map. You could be one of those pin dots that is grounding this energy into, I want to say, the divine matrix here on Earth. It's like energetically you're helping. It's moving stuck energy so the collective can move forward. I feel like this may come in a lot of ways. We have gold and silver violet flame dragon. Transmutes the old around you with wisdom and grace. It's time for transmutation, magic and healing. Offer service under grace. Gorgeous energy. Is there anything else? Yeah, it's going to transmute that energy, clearing that path, so that way the collective can move forward. There could be a lot of bigger events that this is going to affect this energy moving through. I feel like this energy could be starting as soon as today. You might be starting to ground down this energy. It may feel, if you've had a heavier energy kind of over top of you and all of a sudden you start to feel just a little lighter, it could be because, or you might feel a little tingling in your crown. For those of you who do feel that as new energies come in, I feel like it's a familiar thing. You know, you're getting a download. You may get those high pitches in your ears. Look, I am no doctor, so for those of you who experience physical things, if you want to go to the doctors and get checked out and make sure everything's fine, please, please, please do that. Like I said, this is no substitute for medical attention, right? But for those of you who understand how energy works or how it channels through, you may be experiencing something like that. The pitches or the crown tingling. I feel like it's going to enter through the crown because it is higher source energy, and it will kind of sweep through the system. I'm seeing that energy kind of weave through the chakras and ground down into the earth, and that's kind of how it's working. Black dragon cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. Great change. I feel like this is also going to help you become more. Let's see. Yeah, we have the deep blue dragon. It says, keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected. Walk a path of light. So just know you're protected as you help to ground down these energies. Spirit only hands these energies to those who are equipped to carry them. They'll never give you more than you can carry. So if you're grounding these energies, it's because Spirit knows that you can do it, right? Silver dragon illuminates your potential with higher light. Access untappable resource. Look into your soul and see higher possibilities. This energy may also provide I hear a lock and key. So there may be something that is kind of has been locked until this point. It's like something within you, a new type of energy that is going to be, it's like a key turn within the system. So you might be doing this for Spirit. Your soul volunteers to do this. And in return, it's like Spirit doesn't have to. It's gift in itself to be the guide or to be the one who shares the energy, right? But Spirit often rewards those who do good things for Spirit. And so they're offering you more. They may unlock some type of new gift or spiritual aspect of self that, you know, was available to you at this new, I want to say new juncture of energy. So, gorgeous, really. I feel like it may tap you in even further into source, or I hear something about the soul star chakra, so could be something like that, the higher chakra. You know, we do have higher chakras or chakras over our heads. So it could be one of those that is illuminating more brightly or illuminating more fully. So, ooh, okay, what are you? Alpha Dragon, harness the divine masculine power of creation, destroy the old, visualize your dream, and help to manifest a new world. Boom, Spirit on deck. That's exactly what we're talking about. Breaking down the old energetic. So whatever you're grounding breaks down the old energetic platform, it collapses it, and then re-ups the new. And you're part of that process. For those of you that this resonates for, just know that it's not going to really affect you in any sort of way other than maybe a little tingles, or you may find yourself wanting to have a little more quiet time to yourself, so you can ground these things down as they're flowing through your system. It's big energy, and after this kind of moves through you, you might need a little period of rest. I would say 2-3 days where you might feel a little tired or a little off, but I feel like good just the same, right? Is there anything else, Spirit? Anything else before I want this. What are you? Air Dragon. Helps you to rise above earthly matters. Communicate honestly. Brings inspiration and hope. See life from a higher perspective. I feel like that's what it's offering you. To see earthly matters and things that we're going through as just, you know, it's like looking at it as just a lesson, just another lesson on the journey through life, something that grows my soul. It has that energy there. Gorgeous. I feel like you just see that everything that's going on here, all this new energy that's coming through is here to support everybody on their journey, right? And knowing that, knowing how important it is. I feel like that's why you step forward. Okay, one more because I can't help myself. I love this card. This is my favorite one in this deck. The Blue Dragon from Pleiades. It says, prepares you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. Looks like it has a blue rose or blue lotus there, but I love that one. Great energy coming through. I love it. You may even have a healing of sorts that goes through you with this new energy. A lot of high divine source energy, infinite energy from source will create a healing, and it could be mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, vibrationally. Could be any one of those ways, or in fact, all of those ways within the system, right? Gorgeous. All right, big energy. Grounding down into the matrix here. All right, what do we have? Your initials, their initials. All right, let's see. All right, give me a minute. The flipping of these ones takes a moment here. And we'll look for any other messages. Don't be afraid if you don't, or get upset if you don't see your initials here. Just know that this is just an extra for those who need the confirmation. And even better, this is a blank. So if you don't see yours here, feel free to just put that in there, okay? All right. I do hear something about the blue rose of creation. So it's just another energetic. I hear something about mantras as well. It's like work on your mantras. This feels like higher energy that's coming through right now. Normally, I get more earth-based messages, but I feel like from the last energy, it's kind of carrying through. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of spiritual symbols and different things. I feel like Spirit's just kind of offering up. And it's funny too, because I'm seeing all of different, it's like different religious symbols, different spiritual symbols, and they're all sort of swirling over top of what looks like a crown. So it doesn't matter. I want to say all paths lead to the light. And I feel like that's what Spirit wants you to kind of know, that it doesn't matter what your background is, or what your friend's background is, or your neighbor's background is. It's like all of those paths, they lead to light. It all comes from the same source, right? And I feel like we're all extremely connected, right, by source light. So it doesn't matter who you are, you can be carrying that light. Doesn't matter what your spiritual preference is as far as who you pray to. We're all connected through this beautiful light. Yeah, I hear light would never forsake light. It's like if you come from the light, you are my brother or my sister, right? It's got that energy here. Very high. I hear high spiritual truth. So it's so funny. I hear we are all the kings and the queens. And it's like, I see Spirit almost, it's like I saw the globe and I saw pin dots, and I see all these spiritual souls who are ready to receive the light. It's like these glowing golden souls, and they're kind of rised up above the body of the physical body, and they're waiting to ground that. And it's like showing me all over the earth that people are rising up, or souls are rising up. Those souls are being crowned. It's like very important energy, Wow. Okay. I need a sip. Almost kind of makes me a little woozy. Okay. Is there anything else? We're just gonna pull those aside. Let's see if we can hop into earth-based energy here. Get a little more. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to bump the camera. All right. Excuse me. Soulmate was stuck to my finger. Actually, was stuck to my ring finger. That could be something. So, oh wow, look, the ancestor hand. Nothing fell in it, so all of it's the gift. Spirit is offering up a soulmate, offering up growth and expansion, offering up a new path with the foot, offering up healing and change, and fixing situations in life, or healing and fixing the self. Health, wealth, and happiness. A forever partner could be with the seashell here. Joy. I love that. I've never seen that one. How cute. And a way to get to where you want to be. That path opens up to a place you can drop anchor. I feel like you're looking for a soulmate that can be the person for you, right? Or be the one to take you into the future or travel with you for the rest of the journey. And I do see that opportunity coming in here. Spirit could be ushering that in. Could be very, very soon. I always kind of look at this one as Christmas. This flower right here kind of reminds me of the Christmas flowers. So I'm kind of thinking it could be from now through then that this soulmate comes in, if this message is for you. I feel like it's for quite a few of you as well. I hear I've been doing everything right, and I kind of feel like somebody was almost pleading with Spirit. It's like, why am I still made to wait? I've been doing everything right. And it's like, it's not that you're being punished. Spirit's not holding this back from you. It's, don't forget, your soulmate is also working towards getting themselves to the right place. So sometimes it has nothing to do with you, but your soulmate has to be ready too, right? They have to have their perfect amount of time to come into themselves before they can step towards you in the right way, right? So sometimes it's not you. Sometimes it's, you know, your soulmate needed a little bit of extra time before they could get to you, right? But that is what I have for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to become part of this Ophiuchus tribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.